Time for another F around and find out. Let me set the scene. 303 Creative versus Elenis. This was a Supreme Court case where 303 Creative did not want to provide services to a couple because they were gay. Now, 303 Creative was a website service who provided websites for their customers. A gay couple was getting married and they wanted to create a website for the occasion. 303 Creative was like, no, I refuse you service because you being gay goes against my personal beliefs. So the gay couple, they sued. And the case went all the way to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court sided in favor with 303 Creative, saying that it was their First Amendment right to refuse service. If they didn't like that the gay couple was gay, just off the bounds of them being gay, then you could refuse them service. People at the time said that this was not good for anybody because this opens a Pandora's box for being able to refuse service for any reason that you might want to refuse service, right? But the conservatives, conservative YT women, conservative moms, they all cheered this. They were like, yeah, conservative values, Christianity, and such. Fast forward to this year. In February, I did a video about Daddy Dumpy Pants himself, the orange toddler, signing an executive order to revoke the ban on segregation. You are now free in federal buildings to segregate. I said in that video that this creates the ability for actors in states to be able to refuse service based off of anything that they want. Whether or not they agree with you, whether or not they like your color, it gives the businesses in states, private businesses, carte blanche to refuse service to you if that is what they want. So once again, people celebrating that Dumpy Pants brought segregation back, you're just waiting your turn because it's not just people that you don't like who are being affected by this. You can be affected by this. So now we go to about, I think, 5 days ago, where a conservative group of women wanted to get a big order of Yeti cups for their conference. A group of conservative women called Claire Booth Luce Center for Conservative Women, they had apparently been able to order Yeti cups from Yeti with their Claire Booth Luce Center for Conservative Women logo on it. They were able to do that last year for their conference, right? And so they tried to do it this year for their conference this year. Well, Yeti refused service. It said, listen, we don't do that. That is against our policy to create orders for any type of political group. We don't do that. We are apolitical. We are not servicing this. The conservative women who cheered on the refusal of that gay couple to get service, they are now on the other side of that. So they are up in an uproar, boycott Yeti, woe is me. How dare you? You're going against white women. You're going against conservative women. You're against Christians. Doesn't it say in your Christian Bible, which you definitely read, do unto others as you would have them do unto you? You are cheering on that gay couple in 2022 lost their case and did not get service from the 303 Creative Company just because they were gay. And then you are being the victim here because they're refusing service to you just because you are a political organization. Yeti did clap back and was like, yeah, this has nothing to do with you being white. This has nothing to do with you being Christian or conservative. We don't do it for anybody. The fact that you slipped through last year, count yourself lucky because that shouldn't have happened. It is against our policy to service companies and entities that are political, whether it's Democrat, conservative, independent, libertarian, we don't care. We do not service that. That is not something that we want to put our names on. And so there has been a ton of victimhood on the right. But my thing is this, y'all opened this box. You did that. You have been cheering on this type of segregation. You have been cheering on when it has something to do with people you don't like. Then you want to cheer on the refusal of service. But you can't take on that same energy when it comes to you. You expect everybody to put up with your crap, but you can't be tolerant of other people that you don't agree with. But you think that everybody should just baby you. That's not how it works. That is not how it works. And you effed around and you found out. Don't cry about it now. You started this. If you didn't want to be discriminated against, stop discriminating. Kinda that easy.